Good morning. Today is September 30th, 2019. My name is Olawale Okabola, Spartacus Trading Corporation, here to bring you the morning report for today's pit session trade. I strongly recommend, if you have time, please take a look at the um, September 30th prep report that I put out on Friday evening, basically breaking down what's going on in the market and different important references you want to pay attention to. So today I'm just bringing you a an update on more recent information I talked about towards the end of that prep report. I want to wait to see what kind of information I can receive from the overnight inventory to get some kind of idea of what are going to be my trading, my tactics and strategies coming into today's pit session. So with that said, let's jump right into it. Also, I did take an overnight trade. I'll quickly recap. I got long at 67, and I think I bailed on the trade. I grabbed like 3.5 points or so. You can refer to part one and part two of the overnight trade from last night, being the 29th. If you watch that trade, my original destination was here at 72 quarter, currently where the overnight's trading. And for takeoff one contract, I had three contracts on. And I said it definitely at the end of the day, I want it to be flat before the value area high. I got out premature. I got out like 71.50, something like that, before my ideal exit for some reasons I explained on the trade. Of course, the market makes me look foolish because the trade worked out perfectly. I would have made over 10 handles. Um, or thereabouts, depending on um, the average on the exits of those trades. Nevertheless, theory still worked out, so um, everything worked out. I'm not sweating it. I still got a good amount of change to play with today, coming to today's pit session. All right, let's talk about what are we looking for today in today's pit session. The overnight is currently long because we are trading above the settle. This is the settle in the green box for those who don't know. We're currently trading above the settle. Overnight inventory is long, long in Asia, and we've just been chopping around in Europe. However, overall, it depends on where we open in about 2 hours or so. Where we open. If we open in the middle of range, most know that it's setting up to be a chop day. The middle of range, the half back is this green line. Um, it's best to just hang tight for a period or two, let the market kind of sort itself out. If we do open in range, more than likely we'll have some rotation up and down, more than likely. And you want to just take some quick trades. Don't look to hold on for a home run. Home run probably won't be there. I say that with the caveat being that the only thing that can stop the rotation if we consistently one time frame higher or one time frame lower. Let's just talk about for those whose bias are long, what you want to see. For example, let's just say the market opens right here. We have a good chance of possibly getting overlapping at least a higher value. What you want to see is the market continue to one time frame higher. That will value will begin to elongate to the upside. Let me back up real quickly. In my prep report from from Friday, the prep report I cranked out on Friday, but it's the prep report for the 30th. I talked about the importance of this rally high that I was paying attention to, this red line. I wanted to know where we open and where does value build in relation to that, this rally high. So if we, for example, if we open today, we're above this rally high, and I want to see value elongate. And how does value elongate? We got to get some one time framing. If we get some one time framing, the first destination is this current overnight high, assuming nothing changes. You want to see the market get acceptance above this overnight high. So, what's acceptance? You want to see value begin to overlap the overnight high, and you want to see a continuation being one time framing. You want to see the market show some confidence. If not, we probably can get some liquidation from the overnight high because the overnight is long. and then you get some liquidation and you can just, I don't know, chop around, because if you can see, we're projected, at least as of now, to open right in the middle of range. Not much to do. However, this rally high still is in place that you want to pay attention to, right? If your bias is to the downside, if we open here or anywhere near this area, what do you got from the open? You got unchanged value. So that automatically tells you there could be some chop. So if that's the case and your bias is still short, you want to see one time framing lower, and you want to see the market trade down with confidence. You want to see value elongate, or you can get a double distribution that would negate value. That's what you want to see in some potential destinations. Of course, first, it's the overnight low. That's right with the rally high. That's no coincidence that the overnight low is right there at the rally high. You want to see the market begin to get acceptance below here for continuation on any short trade. What is considered acceptance? You want to see value, not price. You want to see value begin to overlap at a minimum, overlap this rally high, and with one time framing elongating value to perhaps make an assault on the gap entry. So that's what's going on to the short side. Back to the upside, because they're standing a good chance to at least get overlapping the higher value. Anything serious, meaning that the folks who shorted the market from Friday, folks who shorted from this China news, if they're caught truly caught short, and there's a short covering rally going on, we're going to get up above this what is it, E periods high, and then we'll perhaps look to close some of these double distributions from the 24th. That's if you that's to let you know if you got a home run potentially on your hands. You want to see the market begin to force these folks to cover, which they probably will cover if they can't get what they want, if they haven't already exit their trade. So you want to be aware of that. Another good gauge to see how the market's doing. Let me bring in the bar charts real quickly. I hate when that happens. Good. All right. I forgot to mention on my prep report that we're in a 4 day balance area. One, two, three, four. Okay. This day closed within this day closed within this day closed within the range, right? So here's the balance area high, 4 day balance area low. What I like to do is find the half back, which is the halfway mark between within the balance area, and that is 77.75. If you're long, you want to see value begin to develop above the 4 day halfback. Basically, how do you use that? It's the halfway mark. It's the halfway mark in this 4 day balance area. Very simple. Bring in this chart, add some simplicity to this. Okay, we got the 4 day balance area. Just take this off for now. We got the 4 day balance area. Okay, you want to begin to see value develop above that, which is fits perfectly with the value area high from Friday. And then you want to see again value begin to elongate over the overnight high, assuming this is going to be the overnight high. I don't know that's going to happen yet. Also, folks, please be careful because the overnight inventory is long. Overnight inventory is long compared to the settle from Friday. We could get a liquidation. We could get a liquidation to correct this. Or definitely, if you're long, be careful. If you get it to the overnight high, be very careful and really start to tighten up your stop. If not, just exit your trade, because we really can possibly get a liquidation if we take out the overnight high and there's no continuation to the upside, knowing that we're still trading in a prior day's range. And again, to the downside, you got to have one time framing, because to open here or even at the value overnight low, you still got overall unchanged value. You need one time framing to continue to pull this market down. So I hope this information will help you get on the right side of the trade. My name is Olawale Okabola with Spartacus Trading Corporation, wishing you a good day. Bring home those profits and don't give it back.